want to talk about something which is all around us, and yet we rarely pause to think about the media. From the moment we wake up and look at our phones to the time we scroll through social media before bed, media is everywhere, shaping our opinions, beliefs, and even our dreams. But how many of us really understand how deeply the media influences us? Hello everyone, I am B. Ritisha of grade 8A, standing before you with the secrets of media. So, what is media literacy? It's just one of those terms which sound really complex but really just means knowing how to read the media, just like reading a book. And yet, a few people will admit that they struggle to navigate this constant stream of information which comes at us from every direction. But why do we do so? Because we assume that since media takes up all of our time, we must know all about it. But that's not necessarily true. Media is powerful. It shapes our opinions, thoughts, and even how we look at ourselves. And for students like us, its influence is both positive and negative. On one hand, it keeps us all connected and well informed, while on the other hand, it can distort our perceptions of reality. Let's talk about print media for a moment. Newspapers, magazines, and books, what we used to think as the core sources of information. Yes, it can be a fantastic tool providing with us all the news and insights which we need. But it is also responsible for the most misleading images which we see, especially through advertising. Think about it. How often do you see images of people who are perfect? Perfect smiles, perfect bodies, perfect skins. And when you look at these images, how do you feel? For young adults and teens, this will provide an unrealistic standard to live up to. We will start to think that we must look like them too. But here's the fact. All of them are just airbrushed, edited, and altered. In other words, they are fake. And yet, we internalize them thinking that we must be perfect just like them too. But that's where the danger lies. There's a thin line which borders passion and obsession with an unattainable ideal. So, what can we do about it? Simple. Be grateful for who you are. No amount of Photoshop or edit can compete with the real and authentic happiness. Now, let's talk about electronic media. Electronic media tends to give something which is more surface level. It's quick, it's immediate, and it can sometimes lack depth. So you might miss one of those non-verbal cues and deeper understanding which you would get from an in-person interaction. Then there's social media. Social media. It's both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it keeps us all connected, well-informed, and entertained. But social media has a darker side. How many of us have found ourselves scrolling mindlessly through posts, comparing our lives with the picture-perfect ones which we see online? Think about it. How easy is it to get sucked into the illusion that everybody are having a happier, a better, and perfect life than us? And yes, if we are not careful, social media can affect our mental health. Research has shown that spending more than 3 hours a day with social media will likely increase the risk of anxiety, depression, and poor sleep. It's ironic, isn't it? The thing which was meant to keep us all connected often makes us feel isolated. And yes, there are few great alternatives which you can use instead of social media. And now I would also like to suggest a few catalysts. So connect with people who inspire you, who lift you up. If any account stirs up negative emotions, then unfollow it. Stop scrolling too much and try to have a limited time with which you want to spend with social media. There are also a few great alternatives which you can use instead of social media. Screen-free activities can help you enrich your life. Try journaling, practicing gratitude, and meditation. These simple habits can help you stay grounded in the real world instead of comparing yourself with the virtual ones. At the end of the day, we need to understand better how to reverse the negative impacts of media into more positive ones. Before blaming the media, we have to take a good look at our own notions and concepts of things. As quoted by Mr. Robin Sharma, with power comes responsibility. We have the power to use the media wisely, and let's ensure we are doing just that. Let's embrace this knowledge to navigate this powerful tool wisely, ensuring we contribute to a well-informed and harmonious society. So think twice before you share a message or like a post. Your life is in your hands, so make a wise decision. Thank you.